Okay, look at this example. We will use all the guidelines. So you have from the question asks find the partial fraction decomposition of you have the numerator quadratic and the denominator is cubic. Okay, so the first step is you have to check whether the given question is proper or improper fraction. So how to check? Just focus on the leading term for the numerator and denominator. So you have 4x squared over by x cubed. So in this case, the power of the numerator is 2 and then the power of the denominator is 3. So n is less than m. So this one considered as the proper function. And then, if proper, you can proceed to the next step, which is factorize the denominator. So just write your denominator. You have x cubed plus 2x squared minus 3x. So all the term you have x. So you can factor outside that x. Inside will be x squared plus 2x minus 3. And then for the quadratic, you can factor further using your calculator only. So you will have x plus 3 and x minus 1. Okay, settle the second step. The third step is applying the rule. So which rule to use? This is the complete factored form for your denominator just now. So x plus 3 and x minus 1 is all linear factor. And then you have to decompose into how many fraction? According to the factored form, you will have 3 factored form. So in this case, you will have 3 small fraction. The first one is over by x. The second one is over by x plus 3. And the third one is over by x minus 1. Okay. And then this is rule A. Why rule A? Because all this is the linear factor. So A just now, your numerator will be constant only. So this is A, this is B, and this is C. Okay, that's how you applying the rule. And then right now you have to solve for the unknown A, B, C here. So how to solve for A, B, C? You are solving this whole fraction form. So this one you have to recall back chapter 1, which is fraction and fraction. So how to solve fraction equations? You have to eliminate the whole denominator here in order to find all the unknown A, B, C. So how to eliminate the whole denominator? So if you look at this one, you have x plus 3 and x minus 1. So you just eliminate the whole thing in your denominator parts. So everything you have to multiply with the denominator, which is x plus 3 and also x minus 1. Okay, this one we call as the least common denominator. This one we call as the least common denominator. What is LCD? LCD is the expression that if you multiply with the equation, you will eliminate the whole denominator parts. Okay. So starting from the left side here, this whole fraction, if you with x plus 3 and x minus 1, you can just cancel out everything here. So left only your numerator parts. So you have only 4x squared plus 13x minus 9. No more denominator. And then you have to multiply a over x with this LCD. Okay. So what is your answer if you multiply a over x by x plus 3 and x minus 1? So x can be cancelled out. So you have left only with the 2 factored form. So your answer here will be a x plus 3 and x minus 1. Plus, right now you just multiply with the second term, b over by x plus 3, multiply with the same thing here. So you can cancel out x plus 3 and x plus 3. So left only x and x minus 1. So just write b, x and x minus 1. Okay. Then the last term, you multiply c over x minus 1 with the LCD. So you have x minus 1 for denominator. Cancel out with this x. Only with you x and x plus 3. So just write plus c x plus 3. Okay. So LCD is the expression that if you multiply with, you have any denominator. Okay, you have one line of equation. So right now your task is to find the unknown value A, B and C. So how can you find A, B, C? We have two methods. Okay, Madam will explain the first method, which is using elimination method. Okay, elimination. Usually we substitute the zeros or the roots. According to the denominator just now, you have 3 factored form. So you have 3 roots. Okay, so what is the roots? So just write the roots first. The roots is x equal to 0 for the first roots. And then the second root is x equal to negative 3 for the second root. And then for the third root is x equal to 1. This is the third root. Okay. In order for you to use the elimination method, we let your x be your zeros. That is the simplest way. X can be any numbers, but the simplest way is to substitute with the zeros or the roots. If you have 3 zeros and then you want to find these 3 unknown, this is the thing that you have to find, A, B and C. Okay, so if you want to find 3 unknown, you need 3x value. Okay, let's say focus on the first one. Let x equal to 0. Okay, let's say x is equal to 0. So substitute x equal to 0 into this equation. Okay, into this equation. After with the LCD, no more denominator. So just substitute x with 0. For the left side, if you substitute x with 0, what happened? This x you substitute with 0. So you will have 4 times 0 is 0. And then 13 times 0 is also 0. And minus 9, you have minus 9 equal to, and then all this right hand side also 0. X here, substitute with 0. So what is your answer? A times 0 plus 3 is 3. 0 minus 1 is 1. So you have A, 3 and negative 1. Okay. And then move to the second term. This one also you have to substitute x with 0. So what happens? 0 if you multiply with b and x minus 1 will be 0. This one is 0. This one, if you substitute x here with 0, 0 multiplied with any number will be 0 also. Okay, so you don't have any. Plus 0 plus 0. Okay, so can you find A? Yes. So solve for A first. So you have negative 9 equal to negative 3A. So A will be 3. Okay, so you get one of the unknown. And then proceed to the second part, which is you substitute x with the second roots, which is negative 3. So the same method, you have to substitute all the x with negative 3. Okay, so right now with negative 3. So for the left hand side, you have 4, negative 3 squared is 9. 36. So this is 36. And then negative 3 multiplied with 13 is negative 39. And then minus 9 equal to Okay, right now your right hand side. Okay, substitute this one with negative 3. X here with negative 3. So negative 3 plus 3 is 0. So 0 multiplied will be 0. So this one will be 0. And then this one, negative 3 times b is negative 3b. Negative 3b. Negative 3 minus 1 is negative 4. Okay. And the last term, negative 3, if you substitute negative 3 with x, negative 3 plus 3 is 0. 0 multiplied with any number will be 0 also. So this one, 0. So you have only this term, which is negative 3b times. So can you 6 minus 9 is? This one is equal to negative 12 equal to 12b. So b will be negative 1. Okay, then move to the last part, which is we let x with another numbers. You have 0 here, you have negative 3 here. So you have another roots, which is 1. If you have only 2 roots, but you want to find 3 unknown, so x here you can substitute with any numbers. Okay, any numbers. If let's say you are having 2 roots only, so x can be 2, x can be 3, x can be negative 1. Okay, then for this one, you just substitute all the x value with 1, starting from the left side. 4 times 1 is 4. 13 times 1 is 13. So you have 4 plus 13 minus 9 equal to, substitute 1 with this part. 1 minus 1 is 0. So you don't have anything left here. This one will be 0. Substitute 1 with the second part. 1 minus 1 is also 0. 0 multiplied with any number will be 0. So this one is 0. And then the last part, 1 times c is c. So you have c here. And then 1 plus 3 is 4. Okay. So solve the left side. 4 plus 13 minus 9 is 8 equal to 4c. So c will be 2. Okay. So you have the unknown a, b and c right now. A is equivalent to 3, B is negative 1 and C is 2. So you can write your decomposition from the question just now. Let's copy back the question. You have 4x squared plus 13x minus 9 over by x plus 3 and x minus 1 equal to, okay, how many fraction that you decompose? 3 just now, which is a over x plus b over x plus 3 plus c over by x minus 1. But right now, you substitute a, b, c with the value that you have. So a will be 3. So 3 over by x, the first decomposition. B will be negative 1. So minus 1 over by x plus 3. And then c will be 2. So plus 2 over by x minus 1. So this is your last answer. So this is the question 1 you to find, which is from one big fraction, you want to decompose into several small fraction. Okay, that is using the first method, we call it as the elimination method. If you are using the second method, okay, second method we call as the comparing coefficient. Okay, comparing coefficient. So how to use the second method? I made them show you both methods. So it's up to you whether you want to use the first method or the second method. Okay, how to use comparing coefficient? The question just now, you are having 4x squared plus 13x minus 9 equal to, this is after you eliminate the denominator, this one. After you eliminate the denominator with multiplying with the LCD, so you have this equation. So just copy this equation using elimination method. So right now you want to use the second method, which is comparing coefficient. So we just copy out this one first. So we have a times x plus 3 x minus 1 plus b times x minus 1 plus c times x plus 3. Okay, let's say after multiply with the LCD, you get this one. So if you want to use the second method, comparing coefficient, you need to expand the whole thing in your right hand side here. Just expand everything. So a x times x times negative 1, 3 times x, 3 times negative 1. So expand this to linear factored form. So you have x squared minus x plus 3x is plus 2x minus 3 plus b. Expand this one, x squared minus x plus c. Expand x with x plus 3, you have x squared plus 3x. And then expand further, you will have ax squared plus 2ax minus 3a plus bx squared minus bx plus cx squared plus 3cx. Okay, and then left side we just copy for x squared plus 13x minus 9 equal to, okay, so what is the coefficient for x squared? So this is the x squared term, this is x squared term, this is also x squared term. So we just combine all the squared term. So we have a plus b plus c for the coefficient of x squared. And then for the coefficient of x, you have 2ax, negative bx, and 3cx. So combine all that coefficient plus 2a minus b plus 3c. This is for x. And then the last one is for the constant coefficient, which is minus by 3a. Okay, so right now we want to compare the coefficient for x squared. So what is the coefficient for x squared? This is a plus b plus c. Okay, let that one be your first equation, which is the coefficient for x squared. You just compare 4 is equal to a plus b plus c. Okay, let's say this is your first equation. And then compare the coefficient for x. So coefficient for x is 13 equal to this whole thing, unknown a, b and c. So coefficient for x is 13 is equal to 2a minus b plus 3c. This is your second equation. And the last one will be comparing the unknown, the constant coefficient. So this is your constant coefficient. Negative 9 is equal to, constant is x power of 0. Negative 9 is equal to negative 3a. Let this be your third equation. So we want to solve for a, b and c. We want to solve for a, b and c. So we can get straight answer from the third equation. So just start with this one first. So we will have negative 3 equal to negative 9 equal to negative 3a. So a will be equal to 3. Okay, so settle for the unknown a. So how to get b and c? To get b and c, you have to use these two equations. So is either you want to use substitution method or elimination method. Okay, let's say we just try to eliminate. We can use elimination method. This is b, this is negative b. So you can eliminate b by add on 1 and 2. So So let's say we add on equation 1 with equation number 2. So you will have 4 equal to 3 plus B plus C. And then the second equation is 13 equal to A just now is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. So this is 6 minus B plus 3C. Okay. Just add on these two. So you have 4 plus 13 is 17. 3 plus 6 is 9. B plus negative B cancel out. So this one will be cancelled out. C plus 3C is 4C. Okay, so you can have your C value. 17 minus 9 is 8 equal to 4C. So C will be equal to 2. So you have C equal to 2. So right now you want to find your B value. So just substitute into any of the equation. So let's say we substitute A equal to 3 and C equal to 2 in the first equation. Okay. So you will have 3 plus B plus 2 equal to 4. So B will be equivalent to 4 minus 5 is negative 1. So you have all the three unknown value, which is A equal to 3, C equal to 2, and B equal to negative 1. So how to write your last answer? You will have the same answer as the previous method. Okay, you will have the same answer, the same value of A, B and C. This is using the second method, which is A is 3 over X, B is negative 1 over X plus 3, and then C is 2 over by X minus 1. Okay, so it's either using the first method or the second method. Make sure your answer is the same. Alright, thank you.